I know what you're thinking. Craig, you look disappointed. That's true, I do. And you know why? Because no one remembered it's my anniversary today. Yep.
What's that coming to go?
Your sympathy? I'm just telling the folks at home about it. How dare you? These people think they're great because they came to the show while it's raining in LA and everybody's like,
Can't believe you went outside when it's Storm Watch 2012.
But it is our anniversary. That was my LA newsreader, by the way. You like it?
Can't believe you went outside. Today in the news, oh, you wouldn't believe it. Stuff happened. Oh, the Middle East is just a mess.
No, this show, this is our 1500th show today. Thanks. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. A little too late. 1500 shows. I know what you're doing, thinking at home, thinking, what the hell? Still on the air? It's amazing what you can do when no one's paying attention. You haven't done 1,500 shows, have you?
No.
How many have you done?
Maybe about 400 or 500.
But you didn't think to get anything for my anniversary. I've done 1,500. 1,500. There hasn't even been one day. I haven't had one day off. I come here even when it's raining.
Oh, I've got a little something for you.
Let me guess. Robot penis.
That's disgusting.
But?
True.
Yeah. Well, it's obviously going to be a classy one tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Applebee's. Come try Applebee's new 2 for $20. Now jazzed up with the flavors of Bourbon Street. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Thanks, everybody. That's great. That's enough. I don't want you to applaud too loudly. The structural damage to the building could be dangerous because it's raining in LA today. That's why I'm very surprised to see anybody here, including me. Nobody goes out when it's raining in LA. Like, no, but here we are. We made it. We made it through the rain. Well, I still Jeff, sing with me. I spent all your money there, didn't I, Junior? It's a great day for America. No, it is. It is a great day for Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. They are officially engaged. I wonder if this means they're thinking about having kids. Sources say that Angelina is wearing a 9-carat engagement ring. Don't worry, though, she hasn't gone all traditional. The ring is not on her finger. That's why she was standing like that with her leg. Why are you standing like that? I got engaged. And now, never mind. Look, today in Australia, they kicked off the World Atheist Convention. There we go again. We talked about this last year, didn't they? The Atheist Convention. Atheists from all over the world get together to congratulate themselves for figuring it all out. You know what they do? What do you do at an atheist convention? I got boggle. 3-letter word. G-O... No, you can't have it. Why? No, not a real thing. But no. Great day for America. Not such a great day for North Korea. Yesterday, they launched a top-secret new missile. It blasted off, flew about 90 seconds, and then went... It blew up. It fell apart faster than a Kardashian marriage. Now, the failure has shocked the North Korean scientific community, which is really just a guy in a lab smock going like this. I'm glad I'm not a rocket scientist in North Korea today. You'd be almost as scared as the guy at Disney who greenlit the John Carter movie. Do you know what would be a great movie? Oh, would it? Of course, the North Korean media has made a very different take of the failed launch. Here's this morning's paper from Pyongyang. Look at that. Glorious missile rains flaming debris into capitalist ocean. Hey, what's that article down in the corner? Where's that? Huh? According to the North Koreans, the satellite was not in any way related to their nuclear weapons program. They said it was simply a communications satellite. It was intended to play patriotic songs for all the North Koreans who own satellite radios. So what's it to be, satellite radio or a potato? Experts say the launch wasn't really about putting a satellite into space. It was about building up the reputation of North Korea's new leader, Kim Jong-un. That's his name. He was reportedly very excited about the launch. Here's a picture of him before the missile took off. There you are. Look, there. It's like, oh, here goes my missile. And here he is 90 seconds later. Imagine how upset he'll be when he finds the country's run out of donuts. Yeah, I kind of lost you there. I understand that. Look, everyone's looking to Kim Jong-un for answers. And when he was asked why his rocket failed to launch, he released a statement saying, "This has never happened to me before. I'll do better if you..." I'll do better if you give me a donut. I'm not surprised the missile failed. That's what that's what he gets for launching it on Friday the 13th. Couldn't he have waited till Saturday the 14th? Probably he was talking to the atheists who are like, "Don't worry about it. Doesn't mean anything. It's just a stupid superstition. Doesn't mean anything." This has actually happened before. In fact, this is the third time North Korea has tried to launch this exact same missile. And they've all literally blown up in their faces. By now, the ocean near North Korea is full of metal. It's got more worthless metal than an album by Iron Maiden. Right to the
The hell?
I'm talking about North Koreans. They pissed off everybody with this launch. The US was against it. The Chinese were against it. Even Iran was against it. You know You're kind of going out on a limb when Iran's like, bad idea. Don't you go launching that missile. Actually, no one in Iran talks like that. You know why? Remember, because their president said there are no gay people in Iran. Remember he said that? That's why the place is such a mess. When's the last time you saw Iran on House Hunters International? I hope the North Koreans learn from this, though. Stop screwing around. Don't make us break out our secret weapon. Clinton. Remember? Remember a few years ago, Clinton went to North Korea to rescue the female hostages? Remember? The girls were shocked when they saw him get out of the plane. Not because it was Bill Clinton, because he was wearing pants. He was like, quick, girls, hop on this. Then we'll get on the plane and go home. I don't really do well with the Clinton. I used to be able to do Clinton that's fallen away. You do it again.
Hey.
Hey, that's it. Yeah. When I do it, I sound a bit like Matthew McConaughey.
All right.
Yeah. You do Matthew McConaughey.
All right, that's fine, yeah.
And I'll do Bill Clinton.
All right. Hey, Bill, how's it going, man? Wanna go take our shirts off and play some bongos?
Hey. You want to do the,
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, all right.
Tonight's program is brought to you by Kim Jong Longer Pills. When your rocket fails to launch, rise back to power the Kim Jong Longer way.
What the hell? We don't even bother with the tape music now. Just me playing the mouth organ. That's it. Not even like ding, library music. Nothing. Just this. This is like. We spent all our money on. I made it through.
Are you having a seizure?
Yeah. All right, then. I'm surprised to see you here when it's raining in L.A.
That's because I'm always here.
Oh, that's right, yeah. But I'm surprised that you're not placed under the leak. I thought I'd put you there.
I watch you when you sleep at night.
Jeff, that's absurd. In order for that to be true, I'd have to sleep here. I do. All right, what time is it, Jeffrey Pearson?
It's tweet mail time. Time to take sage advice from a man who, during the commercial breaks, milks imaginary cows.
Do we get a jingle tonight, or are we just going to... no, I'll do it with the mouth organ and Jeff. Jeff, no, I'll do it. You ready?
Let's do it, yeah.
Okay. No, you sing it, and I'll do it.
All right, sure.
All right.
It's tweet mail time. Time for Craig to read some tweet mail. But it's so sad. Craig's still not allowed in Iran.
All right, thanks for that, Jeff. This is from Amanda in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It says, hey, guys. Oh, hey, Amanda. Hi. Just call us guys. It's not like you know us or anything, so no way! This is from Megan in Providence, Rhode Island. You ever been to Providence, Rhode Island?
Yeah.
Got a little place there?
Place.
It would have to be a little place because it's a tiny little state. You know the actual size of Rhode Island? I've been there. Is the same size as a moderately large hamster.
Well, you would know.
All right, Megan says, hi, Craig and Jeff. I need to make a copy of a key, but it says do not copy on it. What should I do? I don't. would be illegal, wouldn't it? You make a copy and like black helicopters will appear and. This is from Hillary in Warren, Michigan. You ever been to Warren?
Sure, why not?
Okay, dear Craig and Jeff, should I be embarrassed at taking the same gummy vitamins as my children? No, and you'll have lovely hair. What kind of vitamins do you take? Gummy vitamins or the hard type?
How dare you?
This is from Riley in Omaha, Nebraska. You ever been to Omaha? I've been to Omaha. Let me tell you, that's the place that's got the haunted hotel. There's a haunted hotel, and I stayed in it, and during the night, something awful happened in my bed. And the hotel is haunted. Dear Craig and Jeff, is it wrong to tell a friend they're getting fat? Is this from you to me? Am I getting fat?
Awkward.
I have put on a little weight. I put it on in Scotland. We went to Scotland to make these shows. I put on a little weight. I can't get rid of it. It's all on my penis.
That is a total lie.
This is from Lynn in Frankfort in Kentucky, who says, Dear Craig and Jeff, I'm getting a tattoo next year to celebrate my 40th birthday. Any suggestions what I should get? Oh, always go for the spider web on the neck. Spider web on the neck says, I'm still young. And I've been to jail. This is from Frank in Miami, Florida. It says, hey, Craig and Jeff, have you ever bought anything from an infomercial? Yes, of course, a vacuum cleaner with the proper valve suction. Finally, this is from Nina in Sydney, Australia. You ever been to Sydney, Australia?
Oh, yeah.
We got in a lot of trouble with the Australian papers. Did you see that?
Oh, they were worked
Guy
up.
Pearce was here. He said something naughty about Canberra, and then I said something naughty about Canberra, and now everybody in Australia hates us.
Well, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Hi, C and G. What's the best way to let a guy know you're interested without coming on too strong? Show him your breasts. No, but by accident. Go like that. Excuse me, do you know if I could, Right, Jeff?
Yeah, looks like your body's surfing there. I like that.
That's how you do it, you know. That's how you body surf. A desk. You know, I should do the Olympics coverage, shouldn't I?
No.
We gotta take a break. We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the Late Late Show, the wholesome CBS alternative to porn. Hardcore porn. My first guest tonight is in a new film. It's not porn, it's The Three Stooges. It looks great. It's in theaters now. Take a look at this. I'm in! I am in! I love that! Please welcome Sean Hayes, everybody. Sean.
What the hell?
I'm sorry,
God.
that in no way constitutes the right to a lawsuit.
We're just gonna put that right there.
Yeah, you all right?
Cause my voice translates across America magically.
You all right?
Yeah.
I was worried about you. You fell 3 times.
Did it look real?
It looked fantastic. You must have you been to some kind of ninja stooge training school?
No, but listen, thanks for straightening up tonight. You look amazing. Look at that. Wait, did it go like this? You try to button all the way and just go, oh. I'm exhausted.
What the hell, man? friend.
Just what? Just button it, for God's
What
sake.
about you? You button that one then.
Sacre bleu.
You button it and then zip it. Button it and then zip it.
All right.
No, don't zip it. Then you'll
All
cover
right.
up your microphone.
That's
Plus,
right.
we won't get to see.
No, I'm going to
the,
sound like this.
No, I'm enjoying the quasi-plaid.
Well, it's actually plaid. It's not
That's what
quasi.
I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah, it's full-on plaid.
Well, I don't know. See, I'm Scottish. I have an eye for these things.
So far... Right. You have a skirt underneath your pants? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is this going well so far?
I think it's doing very well.
Okay.
I think we're doing well. Let's just take a break and see how we're going. You came in, the fall was good.
Okay. Okay.
And then the, you went, oh, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I think it's going very
Should we
well.
do it all again?
No.
No. Okay. Okay.
The film looks very good, though. You had a lobster in your pants.
I did. Just another Friday.
It does look, and it's amazing your hair got like that.
Yes, today we beat the Hunger Games for just Friday.
Great. Does that mean you're going to be in for the weekend today?
No, well, it's not, the weekend's not over, so we don't know how we're going to do on Monday morning, but so far, so good.
Well, I don't know. A lot of Stooge people like to go and see movies at the weekend. Are you a fan of the Stooges?
Yeah, huge fan.
Yes.
Huge fan. When growing up, I would come home watch Woody Woodpecker, the Little Rascals, the Three Stooges, all of them. But the good thing about the Three Stooges, it's directed by the Farrelly brothers.
Oh,
so
yes.
the Farrelly brothers, are known for Dumb and Dumber. There's Something About Mary, all these R-rated comedies. But the Three Stooges is a PG movie. It's for the whole family.
So when the lobster
very
goes
first
down your pants, nothing untoward happens.
Yes.
The lobster just...
Then on the DVD extras, you actually see my penis being eaten by a live lobster. And wake.
When would I get one of those DVD extras? Because
There's a guy.
do you enjoy lobster? I mean, to eat. Do you eat the shellfish? That's not code. I mean,
No, right. Well, I think you know me well enough to know I love lobster.
yeah, I do too. The only thing is that I don't eat lobster anymore because they mate for life.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
So...
Well, you're going to go after my tie again. You keep looking at what are you doing? You're looking at my tie. You're like, do you hate it?
No, I love your tie. I just thought it could have, a little effort to get,
I've got my suit on and everything.
No, it's very nice, very nice. This woman came into my dressing room before we started and asked me if I wanted anything steamed, and I said, you might want to take a look at your boss. Just a little bit. It's just a little.
I look a little rump. I put on a little weight. Maybe the suit's not sitting right.
That's all right.
No, I put on.
I know you look fantastic.
No, I put on a little weight. I'm terrible. Oh gosh.
Well, now you sound like an actress.
Then my work here is done.
No, you look fantastic.
No, thank you. So do you.
I know.
Did you shave your head to get that thing?
I did. I had to shave it, shave my head every day, twice a day, once at 5 a.m. and then after lunch, totally bald, for 3 months. We shot in Atlanta, so hot there. But because if I did it means ooh la la. Oh, I see. So if I did a bald cap, it would start to bubble.
Wrinkle,
You wouldn't see it and it would look bad. But the thing is,
Oh, sorry. Yes.
No, go ahead. It's your show.
Were you tempted to shave other parts of your body while you were...
You're obsessed with my penis and balls.
I never even mentioned that part.
Lobster.
I meant lobster.
Oh.
I didn't mean this stuff that you mentioned.
Okay, great.
I don't even know what that is. Hell, look, we're having a good time. That's the main thing, I think.
I know.
If you can't enjoy your work,
If you listen closely, you can hear the click of remotes just changing the channel. Wait, what was I saying? Oh, after the first day of shooting, we shot. So bored already.
No, it's great. What was it like working with George Clooney? I don't know. Whatever. Who's in it?
Next card.
Yeah.
Next card. No, after the first day, the editor called. The second day, he called and said, Sean's got to shave his head again after lunch because I can see the 5 o'clock stubble on the top of his head.
Wow.
Yeah, thank God for that.
You're very hairy. You're very hirsute. You're a hairy. You get a lot of hormones there. Yeah.
No, just on the top of my head, a lot of hormones.
But you're not particularly hairy.
No.
I'm not talking about that area.
I like...
Do you have a hairy back, for example?
I'm like alabaster from the back of my neck to my toes.
Really? I thought that because for the first time I ever saw you work as an actor, I thought, I bet he's like a dolphin with his clothes off.
Well, let's see how the interview goes.
Yeah. It's actually, it's commercial break time.
Oh, all right.
Otherwise, I'd be doing it at home.
Yeah. What if we just kept talking? No, but are we back from commercial? Are we?
Yes, we're back.
We're back? What, you need more sponsors, because that was like 20 seconds.
No, it was a regular length.
Oh, it was a regular length.
Yeah,
where
yeah.
we went
Time
to
goes
TV
faster.
And TV.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, God. Are we almost done?
Yeah. We are, actually. Time's up. Now, so what do you want?
What?
No, what?
No,
No, it's your show.
Do you have, like, I've been looking all around for, like, a cup, but not just a regular cup. It has to be, like, in the shape of a snake, and it has to be... Oh, you got it. You have it? Or just a feather. Do you have, like, a long feather anywhere? Because I'm collecting feathers, and I just don't know... It's right over there.
Yeah, here's one, yeah. I'm collecting feathers? The hell? This is my pen. This is where I use angry letters to, you know, Dear Farrelly Brothers, why are there no more penis jokes in your Stooges movie?
Dear wife. Is that what you write? And sleep.
All right, mouth organ, awkward pause, or go for the big cash prize?
Awkward pause.
Oh, awkward pause. I like it when you go for the awkward pause.
I've never have before.
I know.
Okay, what do we do now? Is it starting?
Oh, I know what we should do.
What's that?
What we should do is have awkward pause with Jeff reading our thoughts.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah, ready.
Awkward pause.
Okay.
Oh, boy. I wish it was commercial break time already. I sound a bit like Liam Neeson in my head. Well, this has certainly been the most recent appearance I've ever made on this show. I wonder if he's thinking about my tie. Ooh, maybe if I just loosen it up a little bit. I swear to God, if he doesn't button it. Is he touching his nipple? Hi, I'm Liam Neeson, touching my nipple.
We'll be right back, everybody. Sorry. Welcome back to the Late Late Show, everybody, the CBS alternative to poker.
Bulls.
My next guest created and stars in the new TV series Girls, which is premiering Sunday on HBO, which is actually great. Take a look at this. Please welcome the lovely Lena Dunham, everybody. Lena Dunham. You look sensational.
Thank you,
You're
Craig.
really lovely. I love your outfit.
you.
It's got a little bow there.
I have to say that I saved it specifically for you.
Oh, it wouldn't fit me, but it's lovely.
I thought that felt a little bit like I was like the hoiest girl in kindergarten. if that image does anything.
Lovely to see you.
I'm thrilled to be here. Also, I've missed you.
I've missed you too. What have you been doing? Well, you've been making this thing.
I've been working on this show.
Yeah, it's HBO. You know what that means if it's on HBO.
It's not TV.
And if your show doesn't work on HBO,
Yeah.
it's not their fault.
No. Why isn't it their fault?
Because they're good.
It's true. It's my fault.
Yeah, because if your show doesn't work on HBO, because HBO, like, they put on ads and they get it on and they tell everybody about it. And
I
so
know.
if your show doesn't work, it's your fault.
It's because people turned it on and they were like, we are not, you do not like that girl.
No, but I think you're going to be fine. It's about girls,
Thank
this
you.
show. Then.
It's about girls. It's about a group of girls who've just graduated from college and all the sort of challenges of life immediately after college. I don't know if you found that to be a challenging period of time.
I didn't go to college.
So then it was very challenging.
Yeah, extremely. Yeah, well, I went to some colleges for events where girls were involved, but but not for. Did you go to college?
I did go to college.
Of course you did. Look
I
at
went
you,
to, but I wouldn't say I was that great at college. I went and like it was sort of a miracle to me every time a semester ended and I hadn't been like sort of sent out of my dorm with like a garbage bag full of my stuff.
Which college did you go to?
I went to a college in Ohio called Oberlin College.
Oberlin College.
Oberlin.
That sounds great. Sounds like a Bond villain college.
I always think it sounds like kind of like a ye old village where people are frolicking and dancing around a maypole, which is sort of what it was.
Oberlin, yeah. Welcome to Oberlin. Why don't you come on over here and grab yourself a nice cup of mead?
That's what it was like. There was a lot of people who did like Ren Fair stuff.
I like a Ren Fair.
Yeah, me
I
too.
like it when the ladies, go for that Middle Ages push your boobies together thing.
It's a good look. And there was like a lot of people, there was a whole dorm that was devoted to live action role play, LARPing. Do you know about LARPing?
No, but I want to badly. What is live action
You'd be
role play?
great at it because everyone's pretending to have an accent like yours when they LARP. LARPing is like, LARPing is like a bunch of people get together and they'll be like, you're a demon, I'm an ogre, and that's our wench. In actuality, we're 3 Jewish college students.
All right.
But in this imaginary universe, and then
Let's do it now. Let's do it now. Let's do it right.
Okay,
All
but
right.
how would it work? So,
You decide what we are then.
okay. You're a snake charmer. Guess where I got that idea? I am a fairy who turns into a lizard at night. Our challenge.
Can I be the fairy?
Yeah.
All right. So you be the snake charmer. I'll be the fairy.
There has to be like a like. Can we use that bag of money that you have over there? Because there has to be a goal.
I'm beginning to suspect a trick.
Which would be like.
All fairies talk like this.
That is what they talk like. Well, the craziest thing, I don't mean to interrupt our LARP, but like the things you would see, like you'd be walking across campus, perfectly normal day, although perfectly normal day at Oberlin was like, there was a day where there was just a depressed student sitting in front of the student center just reading out the names of everyone who died in the Holocaust over a megaphone. So you'd be like walking to class, like, okay, it's just a typical day at college. And then suddenly, through your path, literally dances like 7 transgendered fairies.
All right, you see?
Amazing. And like, then like a really short Puerto Rican kid dressed as an elf. And then you're, oh.
That's the LARPers then. That's
Yeah,
the
that's
LARPers are coming through.
And usually there's a goal, like all semester long, the goal is to get this bag of money, but we're gonna do it in like the next 30
Right,
seconds.
we'll do it right. So we have to get
I
this
never
bag of money.
did it. I was never a LARPer.
It's all right. Let's
so-
try it. I never did it either.
Okay.
Or did this.
So I'm the snake charmer.
You're a snake charmer.
You're
have a
the
snake.
fairy.
I'm the fairy.
I think what I'm going to do is like, let's actually, you know what? Let's change the game. Let's make this into a jug of homemade swine wine. I mean, you're really asking you to go out and live here, and I like it. And then I'm going to give it to you. I'm just going to trade it to you for the money.
We've started, haven't we?
Yeah.
So I'm the fairy from.
You're a fairy. Well, we didn't talk about where you're from.
Well,
Glendale.
I'm
Glendale,
a fairy
California.
I'm a fairy from Glendale, California. I see.
And I'm a.
It's hideously close to the truth.
We talked about this last time because my favorite I love your show, but one of my favorite things you've ever done is play a homosexual hairdresser. in the
Oh,
Big
yes,
Tease.
the big tease. Yes, I liked doing that. I did a
Yeah.
lot of hair there. Do you ever do any hairdressing?
On other people?
It's great fun.
It is. I mean, you got to practice probably for
Oh,
them.
yeah, but when you're training, you have to practice on dead people.
Did you do that?
No. You go, like, you're trained to be a hairdresser, so you go, you look great! No, you don't practice on dead people. Who's going to let you practice on dead? Like, you go to a hospital and say, I'd like to be a hairdresser. Can I go to the morgue, please?
I would literally, by the way, believe anything you said to me because your eyes are so blue-green.
Yes, you're reminding me of the times I went to college. Well, we're out of time, so we didn't do any role playing. Sort of. We kind of
We
did.
got, I got this.
Whoa, no, you didn't. But you can if you want to go for the big cash prize. Do you?
What's my other option?
Awkward pause or mouth organ.
I want the cash prize.
What time is it, Shadow Steven?
It's time for the big cash prize.
Big cash prize. 2 ways to win. You can either answer a question or you can guess what's in my box. Here's how that works. I imagine
Okay.
a box in my head. I don't know what's in it. Only Jeff knows what's in it. You guess.
By the way, Jeff's my enemy.
The hell?
Yeah. I didn't know this. When did this happen?
I was talking about it earlier with my mom. She hates him too.
Do you know what's
We
interesting?
love you.
Do you know, I have to tell you, I saw some research today. Jeff doesn't know about this, but they brought me some of the CBS research, and apparently women don't like Jeff.
Well, he's creepy.
But, no, I think it's Jeff doesn't like women.
Oh.
I don't think Jeff's
So you
creepy. I
think
don't-
Jeff's a fairy from Glendale?
No. Jeff's lovely. He's very charming. You should take a little time, get to know him. He's adorable,
Yeah,
right?
we'll go out and get some swine wine together.
Yeah. All right. So you don't want to do you want to do the question then?
Yeah, I want to do the question.
All right. Iceland is in the North Atlantic. Its capital city is Reykjavik. Which animal was domesticated first, cats or dogs?
In Reykjavik or just generally?
Well, you had an interesting codicil, but I think probably generally.
I believe that it was dogs.
Why do you believe that?
Because I think that they're easier to... I think they're stupider.
I can't disagree with that, but you are absolutely correct. It was in fact dogs. Oh no! Wait! No, sorry. Wait, that's the kind of response you give to winning $50?
It's
You kinda like-
$50?
Yeah, in quarters. In a bag with a dollar sign on it. It's like you're some kind of...
This is amazing because my building's laundry machine requires quarters.
You showbiz types always showing off. All right, we'll be right back.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
I was only kidding about that research thing. Well, women love you.
Really?
Yes, they love you.
This is coming from a fairy from Glendale? Hey, bro, I'm a fairy. That's for Glendale.
Oh, let's finish the show off. All right, you ready?
Sure.